local content for local businesses. Hi, I'm Stephen Bro, founder of Local Tactic. In this video, I'll show you some overseas case studies of small businesses that have used this method to help boost their local visibility and ultimately get more clients without having to chase them. By the way, in case it sounds too good to be true, think about what just happened to you. You've seen something about us somewhere on the internet, which aroused your interest, and now here you are at our website to see how we can potentially help you. That's exactly what we do for our clients. We help them boost brand awareness and reach the audience that is most likely to be interested in their businesses, just like you saw happening in practice. Now let's talk about what we have done for some clients so that you can better understand what we can do for you. Case study number 1, Cam, physiotherapist, Slough, UK. Cam is a physiotherapist based in Slough, UK, who came to us due to his struggle with getting new patients, and within a 4-month period hired 2 extra therapists in order to keep up with the rising demand. I'll first give you a quick summary and then get into the details of how exactly we accomplished that. We started out by launching a light brand awareness campaign for him in order to boost his local visibility. As a result, Cam gradually started getting a steady stream of people contacting him interested in his services. Within 4 months, several of his products and services were already ranking on the top of Google search results, which brought him more patients than he could attend. He then needed to hire 2 new therapists, which led him to an extra 6-figure income, doubling his annual revenue. He went from 1 bed at half capacity to 3 beds at near full capacity in just 4 months, without cold calling nor any sort of outreaching strategy. He was simply attending the people calling his clinic who were already interested in his services. So how did we manage to accomplish it in only 4 months? In a nutshell, we helped Cam leverage big brand sites and industry-leading publications to promote specific and high-value services. Such offers were displayed to people in his local area who were already searching for such services. Now you might be asking yourself, how is it even possible to get that level of coverage without paying 5-figure fees to PR agencies? The secret lies in going small to win big. The goal isn't to have national-wide massive exposure like traditional and overpriced TV commercials, but to get massively exposed only to people near you already looking for what you have to offer. The main problem with the advertising of most businesses is that even when they spend a lot of money with, for example, TV ads, they normally position themselves as generalists rather than specialists solving a specific problem. So their ideal prospects can't even recognize if the business has what they really need. By doing so, it gets very difficult for the business to stand out among the competition, so they end up just adding to the noise. The bottom line here is, by advertising specific services and products, you position yourself as a specialist in your area of expertise. For example, let's say you're a dentist and you have the best teeth whitening treatment in town. Then you should make it clear you offer teeth whitening as a service. Sound obvious? But lots of professionals neglect this step. Attract your ideal clients by publishing content to demonstrate your expertise in that specific area, teeth whitening. Please notice I said demonstrate your expertise, which is different from promising you're an expert. For example, if I had made this very video saying things like, I am the greatest marketer ever and I promise you're going to make a lot of money with my method, you would have probably stopped watching it right there, wouldn't you? After all, it would just sound like most of the ads you see everywhere, which consist only of promises that anyone can make. Instead, I simply demonstrated my brand awareness strategy in 2 basic steps. First, I brought you here in the first place without chasing you. That way you can see my inbound methodology working in practice, so you can make your own conclusions about its effectiveness. Second, I immediately showed you a client's case study followed by further details on how our process works. As you can see, it's all about practical demonstration, also known as the good old show don't tell. That's why 70% of professional marketers are actively investing in content marketing, simply because it works. And there's where most of the traditional businesses fail. They totally ignore the efficiency of content, or they just give up, thinking they need to hire a professional writer and publish content on a large scale to get noticed. Getting back to the teeth whitening treatment, we only need to focus on teeth whitening content specifically. To be more precise, informative content with offers of your services embedded in it. Just to give you a hint of how uncomplicated it is, it would be something like, "Hi, today I'm going to show you how to prevent your teeth from coffee stains with a simple process that takes only 5 minutes, 3 times a week. And by the way, if you're in Christchurch and need a professional whitening treatment, just go to xyz.com and book a visit with us. Alternatively, you can display your phone number and make a pitch for a call. Then you simply deliver the content you promised, and in the end you make a new pitch offering your service again. As you're not hard selling anything, people won't mind, especially because you taught them something valuable. It's like broadcasting your own TV show, interesting content but with ads of your own services in the commercials. So just imagine you start publishing content like this, laser targeted to your ideal audience and helping them solve problems. That's the best marketing you can have for your professional services. Just to conclude the dentist example, you don't need to always offer the same service. You just need to remember to make each piece of content about a specific problem and to match it with a service that is related to that problem. For example, talking about teeth staining prevention while pitching a whitening treatment. How to define which services and products to prioritize? You can have more clarity on that by asking questions like 1. What people search the most? 2. What's the objection preventing them from buying your most expensive products? Educate them via content addressing their skepticism. 3. What makes your business stand out among the competition? Make it clear in your content. 4. What people need but don't know what to choose. For example, people looking for a car without knowing the best model for their needs. By seeing your content, which is always specific to a particular problem, your prospects will most likely have no doubt about you being an expert in that particular topic. So they will end up choosing you rather than your competitors, which, by the way, are perfect strangers to them. Now comes the tricky part. Once you've published quality content, how do you get your target audience to see it? Well, if you're looking for quick results, you can always run ads to your content. The problem with ads is that they're not predictable. Some days they work, some days they don't. Even the top advertisers of the world admit it. They are not a dependable long-term strategy. They only work as long as you keep paying for them. They become very expensive during holidays such as Christmas and Easter. In these periods you must compete with all the big brands in your industry, which go all in by spending thousands on their advertising campaigns. Internet users are developing more and more ad blindness. For example, less than 4% of Google users click on paid results, even though Google ads are displayed above the organic listings. With that said, wouldn't you rather invest in something more stable and safer in the long run? If you manage to get your content on the first page of Google organically, being displayed to people in your local area who are looking for exactly what you offer, that's the best source of traffic you can possibly have. Imagine someone searches fixed broken water pipes and they get a list of plumbers that serve that area, but they also see a news article titled "Christchurch plumber specialising in fixing broken water pipes discovers common cause." What are the chances the searcher clicks on that article? 1. It is specific to their problem. 2, it is local, and 3, it's authoritative. Plus, if your site is not in the results for that search term, it soon will be if your news article is appearing there. Remember, 76% of people who conduct a local search on a smartphone visit the business within 24 hours, and 28% of such searches result in purchases. Then let me ask you two things. 1. What are your most profitable products and services? 2. How visible is your business on the internet for them? In order to help our clients see how their online visibility is against their competitors, we provide a snapshot report to all of them, where they can easily see the level of visibility of their products and services on a per location basis. That way we can quickly identify areas where they might be losing business to their competitors, as well as the opportunities for growth. The ultimate goal is to basically turn all spots of this report to green by making the products and services highly visible for all the relevant local searches, and ensure customers are leaving 5-star ratings for all of them. By providing clients monthly updates, we keep them informed about our improvement over the months. Case study number 2, Kevin and Mike, kitchen remodelers, Colwyn Bay, Wales. Kevin and Mike are custom kitchen remodelers based in Colwyn Bay, Wales. They came to us with this situation. 1. They had an almost invisible online presence. 2. They were relying mostly on word of mouth to attract clients. 3. They were doing a lot of odd jobs that didn't pay very well. What we did: we helped them to find their ideal customer and shifted the focus of their advertising to high value products and services. After 3 months of working with us, they've got several spots on Google's first page, including listings from YouTube and multiple big brand sites, and they are becoming highly visible across multiple locations. They're not only ranking at the 3 top results for Custom Kitchens Colwyn Bay, but they've also outranked Magnet Kitchens, a big UK retailer. How going small works. You'll leverage big brand sites to become the #1 choice in your local area for the specific problems you solve. You'll reach thousands of potential customers searching online for products and services just like yours. You'll increase your brand's digital footprint and drive your business to the top of search results. Your customers, clients or patients will come to you pre-sold with credit card in hand, ready to buy. Now the big question becomes, how to do that? Here's the action plan. 1. Make a list of your products and services, as well as the locations they are served. 2. Look how your current visibility is for these products and services in the locations you attend, and check out how much competition there is. 3. Improve your visibility by advertising on relevant big brand sites. You could get yourself or one of your team members trained to do so, but it's probably not the best investment of your resources. That person would need time to learn, implement and practice it until getting good at it, which is even harder if that person has other activities to take care of in the business. To better illustrate that, let's take a look at our third case study. Case study number 3, Peter, Soundproofing, Calgary, Canada. Peter owns Hush City Soundproofing, a soundproofing company based in Calgary, Canada. When he first came to us, he was trying to do everything at once and acting more like a technician rather than the strategic leader of his own business. Like many business owners, he'd been ripped off by marketing agencies who failed to deliver the results they promised, so he was also very skeptical. Hiring us allowed Peter to focus on what he does best, while he let us do the same. Today his company has several listings on the first page of Google for multiple nearby locations. Best of all, Peter can now focus 99% of his time on the strategic work as CEO, while taking more time away from the business than ever before. As you can see, his company is occupying number 1, number 2 and number 3 Google rankings for Calgary commercial soundproofing. Same for Western Canada soundproofing. This is a graph of his organic traffic. In July he's increased the advertising budget in order to get more coverage, which is why we see this steep growth from July on. So these are the advantages of outsourcing your marketing. You or an employee of yours doesn't need to wear one more hat of something you don't even have the required expertise for in the first place. You'll increase your brand visibility faster and better with the proper support to make your messaging resonate with your ideal public. You'll be able to make smarter decisions for your business based on data-driven analysis of your marketing campaigns while you focus on what you do best, operating your business. Now let's recap what we've covered. 1. Case studies, results that can be expected when working with us. 2. Go small to win big, how we get our clients more customers for the exact products and services they want to sell more of. 3. An overview of the action plan to attract more clients and dominate your local area, local tactics style. Now, as much as I'd like to work with everyone, it's simply impossible to accept more than a certain number of clients and still maintain the same level of service you need in order to get the results you want. 1. You must have a solid business already. This offer is for people who are up and running already and simply want to run a lot faster and a lot further. We won't work with beginners, get-rich-quick people, or those that expect immediate results. 2. You must have a good, solid product or service and a good reputation. Everything we do together will not only be bringing you more sales and profits, but we'll be doing it in a way that creates massive goodwill in your market. 3. You must have realistic expectations and understand that we cannot guarantee specific results. Consistency is key to long-term results when building brand visibility, so you need to understand you'll have to wait 30 to 90 days before seeing meaningful results. Why? Just remember that getting visibility online means placing your site on the first page of Google, and there's no way to achieve it overnight. The idea is that you do what you do best, serving your clients and operating your business, while we focus on what we do best, bringing more of them to you. But it's fundamental that you understand the nature of the process, then you can trust it. What you get as a client. If you do become a client, we're going to immediately schedule a phone call where I'll be showing you the initial setup we've implemented. From that point forward, we'll stay in communication by email, as we'll deliver regular reports showing you the progress and a summary of what we are doing. Again, you need to understand you'll need 30 to 90 days before seeing meaningful results, as you can't rank on the top of Google results overnight. And by the way, we really do this for you. We don't tell you how to do it or bog you down with info. This is turnkey. So thanks for joining us today in this presentation. If you feel like this is right for you, click the link below this video, submit your application, and within a day or two we'll contact you with your snapshot report. Here are a few results I got this year. These are two halves of the front page for a search I did on local marketing Hallswell. Local Tactic currently holds #1 slot in the Google 3-pack and 4 slots in the organic rankings. 2 of these slots are news articles from our campaigns, and the YouTube video is on UBC News, not Local Tactics channel.